to the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes, Columbus, Ohio, and the old horseshoe on the banks of the Olentangy. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Kennesaw State Owls, taking on last year's national champion, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. The Buckeyes will kick it away to start us off. He'll bring it out. It's Wallace. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. So the Kennesaw State Owls offense comes onto the field first today. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming in this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
Well, the defense did a pretty good job that time on the option play of having someone dedicating themselves to the quarterback to get him down. Not enough to stop the offense from picking up the first down, though. The defense really needs to be keyed in on this because they're going to see this option play more and more as this game goes on.
It has been a rocky ride through Big Ten play so far, and they're running out of time to turn it around.
Yeah, and sometimes the Big Ten will do that to you, right? It's a competitive conference. There's a lot of competitive environments that you have to step into, and they haven't been great this season, let's be honest. But, Jesse, I'm more interested to see how they finish off the last part of this season because it's one thing to have expectations and to get down. It's another thing to quit.
Yeah, you just want to see how resilient they are too, David, because the coach, he's been saying the right things after taking all these losses on the podium after games. We got guys hurt. We've got young players. We're inexperienced. We're learning how to win. But, you know, you're running out of time for excuses. You've now got to turn the page. You've got to show up. You've got to put a complete game together and get it done.
So Ohio State's offense will have its first possession of the game. They sure hope that dynamic connection that was on display last week rears its head and wreaks havoc again today, Jesse.
And last week, it didn't matter what the secondary was doing from a coverage standpoint, David, whether it was man, zone, double covered, ISO'd. These two were simply unstoppable. Huge challenge for the defense today.
Well, maybe they try the triple coverage. I mean, because
it's caught. Breaks free. Touchdown, Ohio State. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Really nice job working the route, getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Williams looking for a man. Got it in the middle, it's Bryson. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize, so you go get on the ball.
Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. And how about this Buckeye defense? This is not all flash and score around here these days.
And when you've seen Ohio State really be great and make those playoff runs, you always pick out those big defensive linemen that can get their hands on the quarterback and get him on the ground like they did right here.
Now facing second and long after the defense came up with that sack. Running back searching for a hole. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The horseshoe is rocking, trying to help their defense on third down. He's looking downfield to throw. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. Looking everywhere for room to run, but really good coverage, and he'll step out of bounds. They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. First play of the drive wants to throw. The sure hands, it's Graham.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Makes the grab on the left. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Gonna run it. It's ball. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2. The Buckeyes have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. He'll keep it himself. And they're able to make the tackle. They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. They'll try to run for it. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. And the Buckeyes will punt this one away. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. No return possible on this one. It goes out of bounds, and they'll mark it right around the 30-yard line. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. Leaves it with the running back. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Kennesaw State right back to work.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
The play action fake. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Williams will pass. They get to him as he throws. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. Kennesaw State coming out with another 1st down.
Man, I love the catch radius on this guy. If you just put it somewhere near his body, he's going to be able to reel it in. That was a phenomenal job, showing you his athleticism and also his...
There he goes! Touchdown, Owls! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. Looking for the tie with the extra point.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
This drive will start from the 19-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. That's reeled in. It's Graham. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the 1st down. To the air on 2nd down. Safe completion on the screen. He'll step out of bounds right at the 35-yard line, and maybe they've got something cooking. That is a time-honored way to slow down the rush, hit him with the screen, and a chunk play.
Yeah, such a great job because you're flying up the field to get to the quarterback because everything looks like pass down the field. Let those guys get up the field, throw it right behind him. He does a little bit of the rest, making some moves, getting upfield, making the big play.
Fires to the big fella. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the 1st down. The Buckeyes can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. power football with the run. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. The Buckeyes are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Motion from the wideout. Back to pass, it's Sayin. Grabbed over the middle, it's Smith. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Can't hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. With the catch, it's Smith. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. He'll do it himself. They were all over him, nowhere to go as that 3rd down play turned into a disaster. They'll send the back in motion. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Converts on 4th down, still going. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with the 1st down at the 31. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
And you want to run the football, right? That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out.
Wants to go up top. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. They're within field goal range at the 29. Let's see if they can pick up a few or the 1st down on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Grab near the sticks. It's Tate. They've got enough for the 1st down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. He leaves it with his back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. They go right back to it. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Just outside the red zone at the 21, but it's 3rd and long. Finds his big tight end. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line, and that's where they'll have it 1st and goal. And the Buckeyes had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Buckeyes!
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So the 16-play drive, they're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Williams looking for a man. Nowhere to go. The ball's loose. They recover their own fumble. Somehow, who knows how they got that thing back. It's 2nd and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. Several defenders get an assist on that tackle. Kennesaw State right back to work. They'll try to run for it. Hard running there. Such a big part to convert these 3rd downs, and they've got it at the 42. Kennesaw State coming out with another 1st down.
Really nice run there, picking up the 1st down. Now they're right back up to the line of scrimmage, ready to go again.
And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. They get to the line quickly.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go real.
He'll off one deep down the left side. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd down, going up top. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
Yeah, how about this defense, man? That's the third sack of the day. They've been putting pressure, getting him on the ground. Not something they've been good at throughout this season. This defense playing better because they're getting more pressure on the quarterback.
Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Makes the quick grab. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Tate. He's across the 30 and out of bounds at the 31-yard line. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. He'll pull it on the read. Oh, he's got a chance. He has the first and still on his feet. They get him at the 42, but he picked up 10 there. Looking to pass. It's Sayed. They're setting up the screen. He gets it past the first down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks. Wants to throw on first down. Makes the grab. It's Graham. He stopped at the 32. Picks up 10 on the play and gets the first down. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. They'll try to get the edge on the left. Oh, he's got some space. Bust through behind his pad. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it first and goal at the 6. The Buckeyes just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Motion from the wide receiver. Off the play fake on first down. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. I don't know exactly what the defensive coverage was, but it certainly wasn't part of the plan to leave him that wide open.
Well, I don't think they know what their defensive coverage was either. How do you leave that big guy open down here in the red zone? You know the quarterback loves the big tight ends in this area. Really poor job by the defense.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. They put together an 81-yard drive, and they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And the pressure gets there, and down he goes at the 18. And this crowd loves a good pass rusher in the line of Chase Young, DeBosa's Jim still wagging. The Buckeyes can get after the quarterback.
Yeah, and when the crowd's going nuts like it does in the shoe, it just makes it easier to rush the pass. So the snap count is silent. It's predictable. And then you pin your ears back, and that's why they've had so many great pass rushers at Ohio State.
Williams will pass. Lofts one high and deep. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. He's getting a lot of work. Fourth time he's punted tonight. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. They'll start this drive from the 42. Quick out. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. He's got an open man. They just gashed the defense on that one, and they've got it down to the 23. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
This is a good sign for this defense. The rate they were going, not touching the quarterback, him already having 2 touchdown passes in the first half, this was not going to be a fun football game to watch. Now they're turning the tide a little bit, getting a little bit of pressure, getting a sack.
The Buckeyes with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Second down, he'll throw it. Got a man, it's Graham. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Facing third and long from the 21 and hoping not to settle for a field goal. Flips it out on the screen. That'll be enough to give them a first and goal from the 10. And the Buckeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Option look, it's Sayin. And he probably should have left that one with the back as he is just smashed in the backfield. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Quick step and go. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Third and long, and they'll need to get it close to the goal line to convert. To the air, it's Sayin. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. So they'll send out the field goal unit. Just drives it between the uprights. And that lead grows even bigger.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Looking downfield on first down. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. That type of pressure on the quarterback, that's vintage Ohio State, right in keeping with the legacy that's been established by the Buckeye team.
Yeah, and you take pride in that. You own that legacy with all those guys you see performing at a high level in the NFL. Man, you see that, you want to go get it, recruiting guys to fit those profiles. That's why Ohio State always has a good defensive line.
That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's second and long here. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Knocked down behind the line for the second straight play, bringing up a third and lots of work to do. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stops. So the first play of the drive will come from the 43. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Snagged in the middle, it's Tate. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35. And after that pitch and catch, he's already over 200 yards, and we're in the first half, Jesse.
And Reese, he's dialed in right now. He's really doing a nice job seeing the field, reading coverages, and finding his open guy.
Ball is at the 35. It's first and 10. Dropping back, it's Sayin. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
Well, obviously, at this point in the first half, the defense is finding themselves in a hole, and you just get the feeling if they're going to get back in this, they're going to need more plays like that. They're going to need sacks. They're going to need turnovers. They're going to have to create negative plays to get themselves some momentum.
The Buckeyes now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. They'll go to work in the air on second down. They've got the play bottled up. Fumble, it's out. Bounced right back to them.
Man, those are backbreakers. Defensively, you get so excited. You force the fumble, I'm going to get a turnover. and the offense falls on the football.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Buckeyes will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Probably not quite as good as he hoped as it goes out of bounds at the 20-yard line. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Here's the handoff. Snowed under right at the line of scrimmage for no gain on the play. Kennesaw State right back to work.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case, and there, they try to run the football in the first play of the drive, and it gets absolutely blown up for a loss.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Going to try to pop one on the screen. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Punt is in the air on 4th down. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They missed an opportunity to extend. And the ball is out. Who's going to get it? Offense scoops it up and still going.
Man, those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Picked off. What a play to set him up. He couldn't quite get loose on that return, but he'd already made the play, and they've got it at the 35.
And you wonder if that interception is going to bring this guy back down to reality a little bit. He was lights out early in this game. Everything he was throwing was right on the money, and that might have been a decision where he got a little bit greedy, and David, the defense made him pay.
And this defense has seen it time and time. They've been throwing the football, having success. Nice job adjusting, breaking on the football, making a play. They needed to break serve. They needed something to happen to go their way to kind of mess this guy's rhythm up. That might be the start of it.
And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. They'll snap it from the 28 in field goal range, but it's 3rd and short. Quarterback on the keeper. Turning on the Jets. And that'll not only be a 1st down, it'll be 1st and goal from the 7. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. This has been happening all night. They stubbornly keep giving him the ball, and the defense is all over it. Quarterback will keep it. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. This defense was put in a difficult spot, but they've made it tough, and now the offense faces 3rd and goal. Pocket breaking down. And the quarterback goes knocked down back at the 13. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. And here comes the field goal unit. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Louisville found a way to pull out a victory. It wasn't vintage Cardinals football today. Those Cards fans won't remember this one forever, but they will remember it was a W. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye There he goes. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Let's see how they set the tone on 1st and 10. Wide receiver going in motion. The run to the right. Shakes off the defender. There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss. Looking to throw, it's Sayin. Makes the catch, it's Smith. It's a seam wide open, and they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line. And the Buckeyes will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Finds his man. It's Rodgers. Still running at the 35. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line.
Well, this offense is showing you it doesn't take a lot of time for them to generate explosive plays through the air. Big completion on the previous play. They take another shot and hit it, and they have completely flipped the field.
Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. And he's got his man on the sideline. He'll come up a little short of the 1st down. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. Going for 6. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. It is perfect. And now the lead's extended a little further.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
So they put the field goal on the board and about to kick it away, and hoping that'll be the final points of this 1st half. From inside the 10, here he comes. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Williams looking for a man. It's complete on the right side. A most efficient pickup of 6 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 4. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. From the gun, wants to pass. Takes a hit as he fired. Another incompletion on 3rd down. Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the 1st half. Pressure coming. Got a man. It's Tate. He stopped just short of midfield. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 48. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Leaves it with the back. Gets it past the 1st down marker and still running. He goes out of bounds across the 25, marking at the 24. And this defense, its head is spinning. The Buckeyes, after exploding for that huge run, back to work.
Nice job getting outside, right? Those running backs, they get on those tracks, they run outside. Now they're in the open field. It's so tough. Those safeties are flying down, try to get an angle, but you could tell the speed sets them up, makes the big play out to the left.
The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. Running out of time here in the 1st half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. He's got it still on his feet. He kept him out of the end zone, but it'll be 1st and goal from the 1-yard line. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. On 2nd down, they'll try the field goal to get the points before halftime. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
I know they're trailing going into the locker room here at halftime, but kicking that field goal gives them a little bit of a jolt, a little bit of a boost of momentum that they can carry with them into the second half. And there's a lot of football left to go here. I can't wait to see what happens.
That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in Columbus for an entertaining first half than you? And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player.
Kennesaw State ready to kick it off to start things here in the second half. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Keeping it on the ground to open the second half.
And I like the quarterback making the decision quickly. I'm going to give it. I'm not going to throw the football off the RPO and just let my back get some positive yards. You're getting 5+ yards. That is a great job by the offense. Continue to stick with that.
And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Here's a quick throw out to the left. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. The Buckeyes come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Looking for a crease. It's ball. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Back to pass. It's Sayed. Quickly out to the tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game. Now on second down. Handoff from the gun. We've seen a ton of this tonight. They just keep giving him the ball, and he keeps running into brick walls. Not much running room again. Looking to throw on third. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. And the Buckeyes decide to punt it away. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. The run from the shotgun. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23. Kennesaw State right back to work.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be...
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. This dude is having a day, and with that one, he's halfway to Chase Young's 4-sack single-game record.
Go get it, young fella. Just quickness, speed off the edge, getting to the quarterback. You got to be relentless when you're chasing the quarterback. And Chase Young's record, if you can go get that, you go get that big fella, that superstar, woof, that would be a fun day.
On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. He's got it. Kennesaw State coming out with another first down.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job, buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there, so instead of throwing it away, getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
He'll keep it himself. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Gives it on the option. And again, stopped right in his tracks, nowhere to run. Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. He'll try to really get into this one. was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down for 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Setting up the screen. No, sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. Looking to throw it, Sayin. Finds his tight end. Out to the 35-yard line and a little extra breathing room with that 15-yard pickup. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Finds his big tight end.
I think that time offensively, you're just trying to take what the defense is giving you, right? They're playing zone coverage. You got your big fella just working right over the ball. It's an easy pitch and catch. Just take the profit and let's keep going.
Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Buckeyes are on the move. Off play action on first down. Turns it loose. He's got it inside the 25. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21. And you know the line they kick around at Ohio State, Woody Hayes, forward pass, 2 of the 3 things that can happen are bad. Woody had dudes like this, he'd be spinning that magic bean all over this place.
You ain't lying. My, how times have changed. Now it is pass, pass, pass. Find explosive playmakers like this on the outside. Get them the football.
Backed up now. Here's second and long. The give to the left side. They'll put the brakes on him at the 21, give him a yard. Just outside the red zone at the 21, but it's third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He finds a soft spot in the middle. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a first and goal from the 10. Spinderella. And tackled there by the defense. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's second and goal. On the ground. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. After getting stuffed, what did they have for an answer here on touchdown Buckeyes? And the beatdown has ensued. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead.
Third and goal, you're going to turn around and just give it to this guy who just has a nose for the end zone. He's able to find the crease and pay it off for his offense.
They'll try to add another to their lead. Well, you could draw a line in the middle and he would have hit that thing. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Man, it just means more in the SEC, and take a look at how things are playing out here. Auburn is ahead early in Jordan-Hare, but that's not exactly Bo Jackson out there running the ball. This game is a long way from being over. They're up by a field goal over Mississippi State. Week in and week out in the SEC, it's a battle of attrition, and if anything big changes, you'll hear about it here.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. The give to the back. Into a mass of giant bodies. We'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24. They got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Unloads to the wideout. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. Kick is in the air. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. Reads it, fires complete.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
He goes down at the 47 after a 5-yard pickup. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on first and 10. Wide receiver comes in motion. Back to throw, it's Sayin. Pulls it in, it's Tate. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. The Buckeyes with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. The give out of the gun. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. And the Buckeyes come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Buckeyes will call on their punt team. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. And he will boom that punt out of bounds. No chance for a return. Let's see where the officials spot it. He'll do it himself. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Quickly to the tight end. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Sets up the screen. And they stop him just short of the stick. It'll bring up a decision on 4th down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. He makes a fair catch, couple of steps inside his own 25 at the 23-yard line. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
The Buckeyes trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Back to throw, it's Sayin. Got his man. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. And the Buckeyes are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. From the gun, wants to pass. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
All right, this offense needs to come up with a solution for this defensive end because he is a problem. They have got to find a way to help out the offensive tackle to prevent this guy from getting to the quarterback.
The Buckeyes will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. From the gun, running back on the move. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. He'll pull it on the read. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Backing up on the first 2 plays now to try to throw it in drop. He's going to throw deep right side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. That's caught. It's Thurman. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. On the ground, it's Peoples. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The Buckeyes come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. They'll move the wide receiver. Looking downfield, it's Sayin. Caught near the sticks. It's Smith. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there. Unloads quickly. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the fourth quarter. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Looking to fire. Grab near the marker. It's Smith. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the big fella. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Rides the back and leaves it. Got enough for the first. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. And the Buckeyes have it with a 1st and 10. They're going to ride this running back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Well, with the defense trailing, they're trying to dictate to the offense now. Really nice blitz call that time, blowing the run play up for a huge loss. You're probably going to see that again. They're trying to find a way to create a takeaway, create negative plays, and get the ball back.
And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Buckeyes pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. On the run, it's Ball. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. It'll be 3rd and long. Tight end now in motion. Looking downfield, it's Sayin. He caught him. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. The Buckeyes started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Ohio State. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the fourth quarter.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Caught behind the line. It's Bullock. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. They've got him spread out on 2nd and 7, 2 wide out to either side. Wants to go up top. Going for the big play. And the timing just a hair off. They couldn't make the connection on 2nd down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll heave it deep. And a penalty flag comes in as that one falls incomplete, but this is going to be a positive play for the offense. Defense with pass interference coming.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Williams will pass. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
And the defense defense able to get pressure to the quarterback, and they've got everybody trying to swipe at the football, and the impact on the hit sometimes jars the ball loose. Great job with the pass rush, and a better job forcing a turnover.
Onto the field. How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing run and pass and winding up in the end zone, Jesse?
That's why recruiting is so important. They've got weapons at every skill position on the field. Any of these guys is dangerous if they touch the football. Let's see what they do on this drive, David.
And so, Palmer, I got to take away something. I can't let them have everything and have success. I got to be aggressive against the run or play for the pass. I can't give them everything.
Finds the tight end. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Buckeyes come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Got a little space. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. Quarterback by himself in the backfield. A jet sweep pass. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The Buckeyes have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Here comes the heat. That's caught. It's Tate. He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after they play up top. And at this point, the defense looks as if they've been in one of those dizzy bat races. They've got no idea where the ball's coming from. He's over 500 yards passing.
Yeah, this is a Heisman Trophy level performance from this guy. The accuracy, the decision-making, the athleticism, everything has been on display.
The Buckeyes are on the move. Quarterback on the keeper. Touchdown, Buckeyes! And they take it in for 6 more points. They extend the lead here in the 4th, and after stumbling early, about to push their record to 3-1.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, it's hit 000 in a captivating game today in the American. Tennessee left little doubt. You know, this version of the Volunteers can hang with any of the teams of the past. And remember, this is a program that went 13-0 en route to a national title back in 1998. Never a dull moment when it comes to the American. Back to you guys.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. They'll try to spread out this defense on 2nd and 3 with a 4-wide-out set. Williams looking for a man. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
You gotta love a defense that just is flying around and having fun. That's what these guys look like, right? All game long, everything has gone their way. And here we are early in the 4th quarter, and they are still bringing their A game, getting a sack on that last one.
Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. From the gun, wants to pass. He makes a catch. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. Makes a connection. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. To the air on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. On 2nd and 10, a 4-wideout set, trips right. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Strong pass rush, gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
Quarterbacks don't have high completion percentages from their backs. It's been really hard for this QB to get in any kind of rhythm. We've got to change something up here. We got to do something different because right now it's just a sack party.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
Let's go. Rise up. Let's get some sacks. It's a sack party. 2 in a row. This defense is swarming.
Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away.
On to kick it away.
Just needs a crack to get a return. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Lots of running room. Powers through. And how much running room have they been able to find just all day? They are piling up unbelievable rushing stats. And the Buckeyes come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Motion from the wideout. Here comes the jet sweep. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Dropping back, it's Sayin. They're working that left side. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the 1st down, they've got it at the 40. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. They'll toss it to the outside on the left. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Buckeyes are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. The give to the back. Oh, what a move. He stopped short, and it's 4th down. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. So here comes the field goal unit again. This kicker has already made 3 in this one. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Wants to throw on 1st down. Got out of trouble and throws. Oh, he drops the football. He had it right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. Back to pass. Here's a heat. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
And that play is a microcosm of what this game has been. They have not been able to protect their quarterback all game long. Early or late, up front, moving forward, this offense has got to do a better job or else they're going to be in a lot of trouble. You cannot give up as many sacks as they have in this game and expect to win.
And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. After the stumble earlier this year, a lot of people wrote this team off. People might be searching for spots on the bandwagon again now.
Yeah, give this coaching staff a lot of credit too, Reese, because they made a few tweaks and adjustments schematically to their personnel as well.